motherfucker got ill, we had a disagreement. Yeah, he had the segment. I had to blast it with my 12 gauge. 187 slaves says the front page. When I'm looking for a victim in the nighttime, that's the right time. Because it's prime time. But if I happen to be them out on the day, I'll still kill him cause I want him to know it's me. He is with the system man and locked in a pen. I'm kinda worried cause my pieces is running thin. And never made it to the jump to be sworn in. Lift out the charges then I gave out a gangster grin. I did the crime but I didn't do the fucking time. DH is right but I didn't pay him no mind. Cause I knew him and think I had confidence. Give him the address.
And we snuffed all the witnesses.
I couldn't wait to get up out the jail room. I told the jailer to give me back my street clothes. I stood up and zipped to the gangster pose. Walked out the jail cell doors closed. All the fellas came to see me in the white robe. That was his ass out the criminal.
Goddamn right.
My attitude is hyper.
Goddamn right.
If you didn't know, well, now you should.
Criminals meeting come to order. Tonight we'll elect the next criminal to represent A.M.W. And this year's villain, Chris Melody.
Yeah, it's me, Melody, as you heard from my intro. Why did you shoot? Till the finger had an itch. Then I went kinda crazy like a schizo and straight blasted everyone who snitched on me. Well, excuse me, the whole clique. We had the title tales crying like a damn bitch. They never made it to the judge, but that's another story.
We'll keep on going, Chris, and drop another line.
We're unstable and ruthless, but we're lethal like a nine sucker ready to blast. Who'll be a victim or a head sucker up in the cut like a knife through soft butter. Suckers are here
Because we're harder than a motherfucker.
I'm stepping hard, hella strapped and I'm mean. Scoping out the motherfucking cowards who think they try to hide, not knowing what I'm looking like. How you gonna notice a darkly dressed crooked knight creeping? So slow and so slick, with a 9mm loaded ready to make a hit. I do this cause I know how and because it's fun to. The cops will never find out who did it cause I'm smooth and on the
Goddamn right.
Bad motherfucker man.
Goddamn right.
I'm a ruthless ass criminal, causing disaster. I go kill a motherfucker if I have to. So step back cause I'm about to hit. I'm a criminal Mac with a criminal clip. Serial killer, mass murderer, and boss man.
whipping shit up.
With this underground dope jam, my mission's homicide with 87. Premeditated, obliterate suckers. Cause I'm obligated, a criminal. Fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all. With the straight killing instinct. Fucking up the enemy. Adding to the murder rate. Suckers in the symmetry. Again, I'm on the run. Hope policemen try to interfere. I jumped the Les Camaro, hit the nitrous. And we're out of here. Squatting on the pigs, man. I think I might have lost them. But even if they find me, it'll cost them. Serving motherfuckers with a death whistle. Enter at your own risk. I'm not the one to fuck with. My criminal criteria is breaking everything. Uncle, my ammo lethal as fuck.
Welcome to the terror.
Now picture real, a nigga with artillery. I'm tote straight arsenal, man. Nobody's killing me. So watch your step, jack. I'm up on that sneak attack. You ran up too quick, jump. You sucker, I'll backtrack. And like a thief, I crept and I rushed up. Don't reach for your shit, punk. You know that you're fucked up. Play me for a sucker, but I figured your strategy. Now surrounded by charms because you're red in agony by a criminal who's lethal as lethal comes. I do my own dirty work and say that sometimes it's fun. That's right, it's fun.
Goddamn right.
That's my nigga right there.
Murder is fun.
Goddamn right.
That's my nigga right there, boy.
Goddamn right.
That's my nigga right there.
Goddamn right.
That's my nigga right there, boy.
Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all. Oh yeah. Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all.
That's right.
Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all.
straight up.
Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all. Motherfucker. Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all.
Get off, chump.
Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all.
Step back.
Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all. Straight homicide. Criminals fucking with the law. Yeah, the worst you ever saw. Killing motherfuckers all.
I'm from the Oak Town.
Criminal.
Yeah, bitches! Welcome to the Nothing Sacred interview with A.M.W. We got Chucksta, Rel, a.k.a. Lil Big, and Cheach Mac on the Skype with us. And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And I am Cruise Control, and that was Criminal off the album Criminal way back. When was that? When was that shit released? 1990 what?
91.
91. Oh, 25. Holy shit, 25 fucking years ago. All right, well, thank you guys for coming out.
Hey, you sure made it sound old just now.
Hey, man, you can't hide the truth, man. It's all good, though. You gotta admit it at some point, you know. But this is the Nothing Sacred interview with A.M.W. Once again, going back to some old school rap. We got some old stuff from them, and then we've got some new stuff from them. So it's going to be an awesome. We got all three. This is our first actual interview with multiple people,
personalities.
Multiple personalities. No, I don't think it's our first one with those. But anyway, anyway, so let's look at the stuff. So Max, why don't you go ahead and lead off? Because you're the big fan. How long have you been a fan? First, let's ask you real quick. How long have you been a fan, Max?
Oh shit! Well, I found you know what happened, man. I heard about them on Pooh-Man's album. Actually, Pooh-Man went bad on you guys, man, and I was like, who's that? And then I was at the warehouse, and they had your tape. They had A.M.W, and I was like, oh, they actually got a tape out? Fuck, I gotta hear this. They're probably gonna go bad on Pooh-Man. What was all that about? How come we went at you guys like that?
Man, it was some street shit. It was some street shit back then, you know. Cheach can explain the shit.
You know what I'm saying? That wasn't even the truth right there we was saying on the rap. That was just some rap. We street.
Oh wow.
Man. So he kind of used you guys as the stepping stone, huh?
That was okay, because that's what a lot of people did. You know what I'm saying? Because we are the stepping stone. We are the stepping stone. We was one of the first gangster raps in Oakland. You know
what I'm funny, because it got me to buy your shit.
That's good. I'm saying that's good. And I can't knock Pooh-Man, because Pooh-Man has some good music too. You know, fucking with Dank and, you know, all of that.
Oh, that's interesting. See, you learn all these little backstories. I love that.
So this interview is already starting off different from most of the others, because whenever there's been beef or some shit between, because Max likes to bring this shit up all the time. Hey, remember in 1997
I
when...
like to bring it up too.
You remember 1997 when this person got... You talk shit about this person. Most of the people are like, "Oh, that's all in water under the bridge. We're friends now. You know, we've done collaborations." You're like, "Fuck that motherfucker."
Man, to keep it perfectly 100, man. I talked to Pooh-Man. As a matter of fact, you know, one of his songs, the one he did about us when he did the A.M.W song, we using the song in the movie we doing.
Oh, good.
Oh, you mean another hit? The track, another hit?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Wow.
Oh, I love it, though. I love it. It's fucking great.
That's great. Well, you know, I do have a question, though. Cheach, were you originally Chris Mello back in the day, or is that a different guy?
Hell no. I'm the originator. I know Chris fucking Mello. Mello came afterwards because, you know, I was on a vacation.
Oh, okay. You were in college, right, as they say?
Yeah, right.
Concrete College.
College.
So he was he was like the sit-in for Cheech Mac, pretty much.
He was sit-in, but Chris Melody, he was good too, though. I like his stuff. Terrell picked him, and it was, you know, he did a good job.
Man, yeah, because he was, you know, I like Street Life. That was like one of my selections too. I was like, oh, I might play that. But...
Street Life was a motherfucker, man. He did that shit.
Yeah, it was. Mm-hmm. But you know, Terrell coached, you know, because he was a youngster.
Oh, okay. So kind of put him down on how to do it correctly, then, huh?
Correct.
So it sounded like you guys had like a little story you wanted to tell about the whole A.M.W background, man. So maybe we'll just let you guys roll, and then we may just ask questions in between or something.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Man, we could tell them like this. Put it like this. A.M.W didn't start out being a rap group. First and foremost, A.M.W was some street cats. That, you know, the name came from Cheach when he went to the pen. And if you listen to Mob Life, he'll tell you the story, and you'll realize it. You know what I'm saying? When he started off and saying 1987, he was shipped off to the pen. When he went to the pen, everything we did was off the streets, man. It didn't have nothing to do with no music. You know what I'm saying? At that point in time that we came out, you know what I'm saying, it really wasn't cool for street cats to be rappers. So, you know, as far as where we was from, so when he went to the pen, we thought about it because Cheech, you know what I'm saying, being young as he was, doing some hard time, we was always thinking we could do something and be something better for ourselves. So you know what I'm saying, he started rapping in there. We was rapping a little bit, but he started getting serious in there because he had nothing but time on his hands to write and do shit. And he called me from the pen, and he had a song, and at the end of the song, he said, America's Most Wanted. And then from there, he was like, that's who we gonna be. But, you know, America's Most Wanted was basically just me and him. So, and it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't just rap, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's how that started right there.
And how did you get involved, Chuck?
Man. Tell him, give him the lay down, Chuck. How that's for real, though. I was like 16 years old. We was on the block with my cousin. And, you know, Rel seen me walking down the street with a drum machine with earphones in my head. So, and he was looking at me like, man, what is this dude doing? You know?
Hey, man, the dude had a little perm, you know. To be perfectly honest, the street we was on was a trap spot. The whole block before Cheach went, it was a trap spot, man. So we was over there hustling. Like I said, it wasn't about no music. We was over there hustling. I seen Chuck walking down the street. As a matter of fact, when Cheach went to the pen, nobody wanted to run the block. You know what I'm saying? Except for a female. She was with me. I asked all the cats that was over there, and they didn't want to do it. So, you know what I'm saying, I asked his cousin Adrian, she was a female, and she said, let's do it. So me and her started rocking the whole block. Just me and her.
You had some big kahunas to run the block.
You know what I'm saying? And so when we was running the block, you know what I'm saying, and we talked about music, her cousin, which is Chuck, was coming down the street, and she said her cousin did music, and that's how I met Chuck.
Right. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's, well, you know, and then from there, he was just the crazy motherfucker. And
hey, I had to develop into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's the thing, because you originally did beats, I guess, but you know, what made you pick up a mic and just start rapping?
I always did that. I've been rapping since I was in 5th grade.
Oh wow!
The rapping came first.
The other shit came later.
Making the music came later.
Yeah, if y'all don't know, Chuck is a geek. He a tech head, man. He into all that shit. He into developing apps. He's into computer development. He into all kind of geeky shit. You know what I'm saying? People don't know that about Chuck, but he very intelligent when it comes to shit like that, man. You know what I'm saying? If you need something fixed, you need your phone broken into and all that. You need your computer. You know what I'm saying? Unvirus up. You know what I'm saying? Get that shit to Chuck. He'll fix that shit.
Hey, I'm liable to hack this interview before you put it up.
That would be funny.
Wait, that's why you said lady before, because you're gonna replace Maxwell with some female voice like, hello, I'm Maxwell Silver.
I already got all the songs. I'll just put them in the right spot. You know?
Wow.
So back then, obviously, the shit was different. You know, they didn't have all the digital stuff going on. So you guys got together, and how did this all get started? You said, I mean, did you just know people that were in music, or to just get lucky? Like,
nah, like I said, man, we was making our own way. Like I said, you know, we was it's funny, man. In the beginning, we was so tapped into the streets, like people don't know, like your next door neighbors. We was neighbors with some of the Tonys, like Tony, and we'd do block parties, man.
Yeah, them our partners. Them Raphael Sadiq, he used to stay across the street from me when I'm not from out here. I moved from Toledo, Ohio when I was 9, and then I've been out here ever since. But I go back and forth, and they used to stay right across the street from me. He was my friend. I played with him on skateboards and stuff.
Yeah, and as we got older, when we started doing music, we used to have block parties, man. They playing music, and we doing the rapping on the same block. You know what I'm saying? Elijah Baker and Eric Baker and Silky. It was Silky Ace was a cousin. I think was married to one of the Tony's to Elijah's sister.
Wow.
Elijah Baker's sister. So we was all out there, man, and you know they had green light on the block. Like they was protected, man. They come to the block, they was good. So, like I said, it was house parties, man. And we used to just be out there jamming and having a bunch of fun, man.
Yeah, Oakland was a gold mine for artists and musicians, you know, back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, you know, it's, or what did Dangerous Dame say? The shorts, the hammers, and the Tony Tones?
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it wasn't, and it was a trip because we kept it so real. You had a lot of the CEOs back then. It was all drug dealers that was trying to do something better and do something legal with their money. But with us, so like with Pooh, you had Bruce. You know what I'm saying? With 415, you had Jed. With Seagram and stuff, you had D and them. With us, it was just us. We did everything us.
Yeah, we hustle for our money, and we got our contract, and we got all our shit together on us.
Oh wow!
And because of that, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't a lot of networking with us. It seemed like we was almost blackballed. Our music was nice and underground, but we didn't do a lot. If you notice, you don't see a lot of collaborations with a lot of these artists with A.M.W. Just look, just go back and look. During the time we hit the Billboard. You know what I'm saying? We hit the Billboard, man. From Oakland, we hit the Billboard. Man, we sold over 150,000 copies, man.
We was the first group on the jukebox when it first came out. They called the box later on.
I remember the box. Yeah.
We was the first group on the jukebox.
And we hit
with a video from Oakland.
Yeah, we got best new video on that box too.
What was that for? What was that? What was the track for that? Was that your first big track?
That was Armed and Dangerous.
Armed and Dangerous.
Ah, okay.
I thought it was it Step to This?
No,
Step to This was the album filler.
Yeah. Oh. No, it was Armed and Dangerous.
Yeah, it was Armed and Dangerous.
Dude, that's what yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Man. So sorry, I was fighting with my iPad. It's over here babbling at me. So
get that shit.
might need Chuck to come and fix this pretty soon.
Fix that shit too.
But man, well that's nice, man. You want to jump into Chalked Off Cruise Control?
Yeah, why not? We'll get into Chalked Off. This is what is this off the same album or off a different album?
Chalked Off is off of no, Chalked
Off.
That's
off Real Mob.
Is off of the Real Mob album.
So you got
under that was recorded under E40's brother D-Shot label.
Oh, okay. And is that your second album, or is that further down the line?
That was the second album.
All right. So
and that's how you ended up. That's how you ended up on the Boss Ballin' compilation, huh? Because you were messing with D-Shot.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
All right. So let's get into Chalked Off. We'll be back with these guys in just a few minutes after this on the Nothing Sacred interview. So back in a few.
Yeah.
I got my mask, my vest, my Glock in my pocket. It's going down for the 9-4. One kick from my AK, I'll be in your house, peeling your cap and leaving dick up in your fucking mouth. Buck, motherfucker, as you get tossed. Face down, booty button, nigga, tear it off. Tear it off, motherfucker, right now. I pop a clip in your mama and make her lay it down. Life's a bitch, 24, I got the pack of gat. Putting the jack on your ass, which is fully max. Sending your whole fucking family to the morgue, bitch. Over your mama with a chopper, letting loose clips. Put so many hoes up in that punk, bitch. Making your grandmama have a fucking shit fit. Hitting your ass with a Mac about a clip deep. Making your ass flip-flop about 10 feet. Chucking motherfuckers up.
Yeah, motherfucker, contract killers in this bitch. Bloody murder scene, I just walked off. Living body chalked off. Spit fire, contract killer for high. Murdering niggas by the colony. Big cars deep in the lead. Me real in that nigga Cheach. We killing up shit, we sewing up shit. And if you don't cooperate, then we blowing up shit, bitch. So don't be fucking with these gangsta mob niggas. They find your ass so deep in the fucking river. With your nuts in your mouth, your dick in your ass. Tongue ripped out cause you was talking hella fast. Ratting on niggas in the mob. Now you in the grave laying next to your mama. Drama jumps off every day in my city. I gotta keep one in the chamber. For niggas who try to get with me, you kill me for that paper. So if you step into me, bitch, I'ma spray ya. You fucked up if your ass try to run. Cause your relatives getting broke off for something your ass done. Then I'll be there waiting for that phone call. And if not, motherfucker, I'ma kill them all. One by one, they gon' drop. Cop the Glock back till they got back. And then I'm out black. Chalked off, motherfucker.
A rat-a-tat, motherfucker, let chopper off. Leaving your mama, your daddy, your sister, and your brother chalked off.
top, I'm on the creep now. Wearing a mask, checking the fools like I was tasked. Give me the cash, your life gon' be a thing of the past. Don't make me have to shoot your ass, loot your ass, do your ass like a BBD. This little B.I.G., the leader of the M.W. Real OG, real motherfucking real. I'm dropping them shells over the motherfucking shit I sell. I'm having a movement, letting the fucking dude rip. Light up your block and put an end to this bullshit. Murder scene, I smoked them like some nicotine. Gangsta leaf for everybody on their fucking team. Chucksta.
Well, I'm a big dick dangler and I got clout. One kick from my AK and I be in your motherfucking house. Letting the shit fly, yelling out, nigga die. Hitting your ass with a torch, watching shit fry. Go to the pen, fuck that. I've been a slave until you woods right attack back into the cave. 9-5 to the streets, I put my fucking claim. Taking your family members out the motherfucking game. In it to win it, do or die, fuck a job, bitch. I ride a tax still down with this mob shit. Keep that Glock, keep your vest on in that mask, nigga, cause we talking motherfuckers off for the 9-5. That's how we doing this shit. A rat-a-tat, motherfucker, let chopper off. Leaving your mama, your daddy, your sister, and your brother chopped off. Let chopper off. Leaving your mama, your daddy, your sister, and your brother chopped off. Nigga. Yeah.
All right, that was Chalked Off. We are back with A.M.W, all three members. I'm with Maxwell Silver. I'm Silverhammer. I'm Cruise Control. This is a Nothing Sacred interview. We've got Chucksta. I'm sorry, I'm terrible with names and shit. So we got Chucksta, we got
Cheach back, and we got. Why do you have three names, man? We got Boss Man, aka Rel, aka Lil Big. What's the deal with that? How come you got three names?
It's really just Lil Big the Boss, man. That's what it is.
Oh, okay. Because I've heard you go by three different names on shit. So.
Just two.
Okay, that's better than three. So.
he like the Hulk. Don't make him angry. You wouldn't like him when he's angry.
Just two names. You know,
man. Well, you know, I have a question about Chalked Off, man, because that's like, dude, that's like one of the hardest songs that you've ever done, I think. And how was it making that song, man? I mean, when you guys were in there doing it, what was the energy like?
I'm finna tell you. I know.
Wasn't no stealing.
I'm gonna tell you this, man. I know that I had to step in on this. Let me tell you this. I wasn't even on Chalked Off. Chalked Off was Chuck and Cheach's song. The song was so raw. It wasn't no way they was gonna leave me off. I was like, these fools over there, these niggas up in here getting it. I was like, man, ain't no way. It ain't no way. It wasn't no way they was leaving me off. Because if you listen to the song, Cheach got 2 verses on the song.
Oh, that's right. He does. And then you come in after him, and you're like, I'm like an A patient. Nobody sick of mine.
Ain't no way. You know, because, you know, back then it was a certain time frame, 16 hooks, 16 hooks, 16. You know what I'm saying? So you know the song was long because I was like, man, I got to get on this. You know what I'm saying? And it was a trip because, you know, you got to understand during those times, Cheach wasn't on the first album because he was in the pen. Right. So you got to know that the chemistry between Chuck and Cheach hit off immediately. When soon as Chuck did Mob Life for Cheach, I knew that they had a certain chemistry that was just like, damn, because that was I remember we was at I think we was somewhere in San Leandro maybe or something like that, maybe at my house. But I remember that when Chuck did that beat, and it was just a beat for the A.M.W album. When Cheach started rapping to it, though, it was just his. He owned it. It was like, it ain't no need for me to rap to it or nothing like that, because it was a beat that was born before we even started. That wasn't just Cheach's song. It was just that it was his. He took it. It was just his. It just belonged to him.
He was like, I like that.
He just started flowing it.
So that was off your second album. I'm sorry, go ahead. I was gonna say, so that's on your second album, and then and how many albums like in the early '90s? It seems like the pattern is like, because that early '90s boom in rap and hip hop and everything just kind of stalled in the mid '90s. How many more albums did you guys go through, and did you guys have issues, any struggles through that time, or what else was going on during that time, like after the second album?
It was always struggles. Let me tell you something, man. Like, especially with me and Cheach, man, it was always struggles because we were so street with it. It, like, to be perfectly honest, we was good at it, but music was always second. The streets was always first because that's where it was at. That's what was paying us. We was, you know, we was really in the streets like that. So, you know, I knew that, you know, Chuck had all kind of opportunities, man. And I'm not saying we was holding him back, but it was a lot of opportunities that Chuck had. You know what I'm saying? He went to Death Row to produce music. You know what I'm saying? And
oh, shit.
he produced music. We all went down there, but he produced music for a bunch of people, man, that knew that he had that talent to do that. He was that cat back then. You know, you had the Shanties, and you had the what was the guy named from EPA, the other one?
Chuck? You talking about Chuck?
No, the producer.
Oh, you talking about the beat maker?
Man.
I know you, Captain Crunch, C-Funk.
C-Funk. You know what I'm saying? And you had Chuck. You know what I'm saying? And Blackjack. Blackjack, man, and them dudes, man, I'm talking about, man, Assassin was around, and, you know, at that point in time, man, to be perfectly honest, you know what I'm saying, Chuck was that dude. He was that dude, seriously. You know what I'm saying? Now, as far as him networking, his personality and what he was able to do for the music, you know what I'm saying, he was able to network, you know what I'm saying? Me, I had a good, you know, vocals on me as far as being able to talk business, but Cheach was so gangster, man, wasn't nobody fucking with us, man. A lot of us was really because of him. But I'm just keeping it 100.
They was smooth. Yeah, they scared to death, man.
Well, you know what? Cheach is the only one I ever heard on a rap song say, "The pet bird made a noise, so I bucked his ass." I'm gonna shoot the fucking bird.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, you know what got us when he said tied him up with pantyhose from the dirty clothes. You can't make no shit up like that when you talking about robbing somebody, but you had to tie him up with pantyhose from the dirty clothes.
Just like you look for anything to tie somebody up with, like
yeah,
fuck
hey, that's right. Get the fuck in there.
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
So did you guys?
But that's how it was, though. He was Cheach was always. Well, all of us was always visual when we write, you know, because we tell a story. So, you know, we want you to visualize it. That's how we got people into it.
Yeah, so it was always going to the movie. So the movie finally about to come. You know, we finally about to get on there. It's gonna take a little while for it to come out, but we on top of it right now. Probably like 18 months or something like that, maybe.
Yeah, we working on it. And that dude, and to be perfectly honest, it wouldn't be no A.M.W. if it wasn't for Cheach. And the music wouldn't even be like that if it wasn't for him. Because how you gonna be locked up? Everything that he used to spit for me was so visual that it taught me how to be visual when I wrote. I was more of, you know, rapping like I'm going, I'm flowing, I'm knowing, I'm showing, I'm low. You know what I'm saying? That's how I started rapping. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I started. I was on that page, Big Daddy Kane, Rakim. That was it. Me and Chuck was, you know what I'm saying? That's how it was. And then you got this dude coming in 1987, and I was shipped off to the pen. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, shit. But everything he said, we saw it. So he was basically the anchor of what A.M.W. was based on. I ain't even write shit. I didn't even write shit for A.M.W. like that until, you know what I'm saying, he came with that shit like, okay, now I know, you know what I'm saying? Even now, down to this day, I don't give a fuck how good you rapping as far as lyrically. If you get in front of him and you think that you finna bust some lyrics, he gonna shut your shit down because everything you say, because he is the gangster that he said he is, you know what I'm saying? And everything that he projected came out like that. He make you believe it the way it come out of his mouth. And being having the reputation that he was when he said the shit, everybody just be staring at this motherfucker like shit.
Well, you know, that's he has a lot of conviction in his voice when he's rapping. You know, like go to the P and fuck that. You know, like he's really pumped. You know?
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna tell y'all something though. Like being in the penitentiary rapping, you would get your ass glued off the fucking bleachers if you didn't have no hard shit. So you had to have some vision. You had to captivate wherever you was at. There's 5,000 motherfuckers in there that's already mad about something. If you could captivate them, I knew I can captivate the whole world. That's why I got, you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
that's why I started my practice at.
So you couldn't be like, he's the DJ, I'm the rapper. You know,
That's what you ain't doing. Nigga would have got his ass stabbed up in that motherfucker getting that shit.
I can tell you, when I used to write raps before I came on the block, I would be at home writing some new stuff, and I'm like, man, I ball up like 10 pages and throw it in the garbage because I knew if I came on the block, Cheach was gonna say, man, that ain't hard. That ain't hard. That ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I'm thinking in my mind like, man, I gotta come with something hard. You know what I'm saying? No, I said, nah, he gonna eat that one up. He gonna eat that one up.
He would. Like down to this day, man, ain't nobody fucking with him. I'm serious. I mean, you might have some songs that certain people that touch, but if you come in with some hard shit, you go up against the Wolf Mangler, you finna get ate the fuck up.
Put it like this: if it was a street battle rap, we gonna let him go first every time. Straight up, every time.
You gonna shut it down? We ain't gonna even have to go.
Yeah, you scare the opponent off before you even get to go. It's like, fuck that shit.
And on top of that, 90% of the motherfuckers were scared to win.
Wow.
What the fuck he gonna do if we beat him?
Man, what made you do addicted? What made you do Addicted to the Dope Game Part 2, Chuck? What was the reason for that?
You know what? Let me go back to Part 1 first. You know, we was coming out with the first album. And, you know, I was always nervous because the album was coming out. I was nervous. We had some good stuff. You know, to be honest, you know, when Cheach left, you know what I'm saying, it was like we lost the center on our basketball squad, you know, so, you know what I'm saying, we had some loopholes. And to me, you know, when we brought in Chris Mello, it was all good because it helped us get lyrical, you know, because he had the lyrical aspect of it and the metaphors. But the thing is, we lost the focus we was on because we was like, well, man, shoot, we could rap like this and show our style and show our talent, but that wasn't, you know what I'm saying, what we was living. You know, we was living in the street hustling. So I was like, man, we got to come up with something hard, you know? So I was on the block. When I was on the block, I'm hustling. And, you know, this is how I start writing lyrics in my head because I don't want to be out there with a notepad because, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to get rolled on by the cops. You know what I'm saying, or whatever, or get jacked or whatever. So I was writing lyrics in my head. So as I was grinding, slanging, I was writing the song, you know. And then I was like, man, I'm addicted to this.
You were multitasking.
So I was like, yeah, addicted to the dope game. I started writing these lyrics, and then
that shit was hard.
The funny thing about it, you know what I'm saying, Rail wasn't on that song either. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, they done left me out, man, on all the shit.
Rail wasn't on that
song. I wasn't that shit.
Because it was all going to have a solo song, and it was going to be my solo song. And when Rail heard it, he was like, man, I got the beats for that. I got a combination for that. So he was like, man, we going to use Atomic Dog, or we going to use Jungle Boogie. And then when we mixed that in on the first one, man, we knew it. We knew it was an instant. Yeah, we knew.
Yeah, that shit was barking, man. When that beat started barking, whoa, whoa. That's when I was like,
it was an instant hood classic. It came out the same time New Jack City. I remember we went to the movies to go see New Jack City, and we didn't get into the movies good enough, and about 4 or 5 cars was bumping the song. You know what I'm saying? So it came out at a perfect time. A dope song came out with a dope movie. You know what I'm saying? Right. We should have been on the soundtrack. You know what I'm saying?
That would have killed it off.
But shoot, what made us do Dope Game 2? It just sounded like we needed to.
It was time.
You know what I'm saying?
It was such a hit. You guys were just like, yeah, let's do this. You know?
And you know what happened too, man, is like when we went to Death Row, man, Snoop even said that was the anthem. Like they gangbanged to that shit. Like we didn't know the influence that we had because we were so street. We never even tripped and followed our own music. Seriously,
never.
Seriously, we didn't know how popular. I talked to people in New Jersey and everything, and they was like, "Man, wait a minute." But seriously, man, and I'm saying this, we were so dumb to how the business was and what we was actually doing. We was still in the streets for real. Like, oh man, your song bumping. We didn't really trip off. And did that song just make me $5,000 today? You feel me?
Right.
I remember being at the Gabby convention in San Francisco, and Scarface was like, "Man, we bump y'all in the South, dog. Keep it up."
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, I'm like, wow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Every time they came to the Gab, every time we had the Gab, and you know, we kicked it with Easy, we rubbed shoulders with Face, and all the people.
We need to do another Gab, and that was the shit. Every artist from everywhere used to Luke and them came down from Miami. Easy and them came down Cube. Well, it was all at the Oracle. I mean, it wasn't the Oracle.
It was at the Western St. Francis.
In San
Francisco.
Yeah. And we all met up at that, and it was. And we should have that again because that kept the artists in contact with each other.
Exactly. Right. New York.
I was thinking about starting something like something else like that.
Right. But
that was the Facebook of the '90s, huh?
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just felt like the right thing to do, come out with a sequel to that, you know?
See, it was more personal than Facebook, though, because you could actually meet, shake hands, y'all could sit down, have a drink, talk, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Facebook is like more, you know, it's not as personal. That was, you really met them. If you wanted an autograph or a picture with them or whatever, you had it right there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So what happened, man? How come you guys stopped? Like, there was a big fat window where we didn't hear any more A.M.W, man. What was the deal with that?
Because the bird got chopped off.
Hey.
The bird made the noise, man. He made the noise.
Shot the bird.
Man, like I said, to be honest, man, we were caught up in so much shit. Like I say, Chuck really never stopped, bro. It was just me and Cheach, like, and you know, Chris Melody went into something different. He turned, 7% or something. We was one of those, but you know what I'm saying? We respected his hustle and his decision not to want to, rap about certain things or stuff like that, but hold on a second.
Kind of like, what's his name? Ant Diddley, I think, from Bad Influence Clique.
Right.
Where I know now he doesn't even want to, his old music, he won't even play it.
Ant Diddley, he's a preacher now.
Yep, he goes by A. Doulos or something like that. That's his new rap name.
Yeah, I talked to him too.
Yeah, they were great. Bad Influence Clique, man. Another good group out of Oakland.
Right.
But yeah, man, that's so you guys got caught up in some street, like, just basic. You all went to college or something.
I mean, we were some smart ass motherfuckers, man. It'll surprise you and shock you. You know what I'm saying? How much education that Cheach got, though, man. He very, very intelligent. He teaches about stuff all the time. You know what I'm saying? I'll let him explain that. I don't know if you want to do it now, but Cheach is very,
I'm about to have
very,
this thing called Tap In, and it's just a research group. And, I want to have it on a conference call. I'm just getting everything together. But the Tap In is about, just different stuff that you don't know about, like the pH balance in the water, different stuff, how your birth certificate is worth $100 million, just different research stuff. What else? The third eye, the eye of Ra, meaning the pineal gland, and different stuff that people don't know about. Monoatomic powder, how it's supposed to your brain hemisphere works on the left side right now, how it's supposed to level it out and bring it to where you can use 100% of your brain and stuff like that. I'm gonna have that on the Tap In. You feel me? So I'm starting that up with the Tap In. I'm gonna have a couple of segments on YouTube. Actually, in a couple of days, and you can go on YouTube and look for the Tap In, and I'll be on there talking about it.
Oh yeah, and we'll go over that again at the end of our next segment. So, matter of fact, let's pop into our next song, which is actually a newer song. When did this song? You guys obviously got back together, or recently did start doing some new stuff, which is fantastic.
Yeah, that album coming out.
Yeah, and this is Black Lives. This is off that album, correct?
Well, the Black Lives Matter song is not off that album. The Black Lives Matter song was basically done for a nonprofit organization that we have as far as the community goes.
Okay.
Called the Band-Aid Youth Project. So that song is basically going towards that.
So how did you guys get back, before we go into this, we'll get this segment a little bit longer, no worries. How did you guys get back together to start doing the new album and stuff recently? Have you guys always just been good, or was there like bullshit like...
Yeah. We ain't never had no problems like that. We always been good. It was just time, because this new music fucked us up with these motherfuckers wearing dresses and shit and all this. Man, and these gay ass motherfuckers.
People don't like chords and bass lines no more.
Oh shit, we're gonna get. You know what? We're gonna stop right now because I actually have some questions about that. Because I always go into what you guys think about new music. So let's we'll go into that in a second. But you guys got back together, and then you guys got this Black Lives. Is this before you guys started the new album, or is this like just
before?
Yeah, just before.
But even way before then, you know what I'm saying, me and Cheach have been, it's just so hard, man, because
we got lives and babies and different stuff, you know what I'm saying? I got 6 kids myself. So it's just a lot of stuff in the way, bills and all kind of stuff. So, it's just hard to get around to it. But we own it right now.
I hear you, man.
It's called growing up, man,
Yeah, so let's get in. That's right. Let's get into Black Lives. We'll talk more about that and more about their new album and stuff after that, and about new music and shit. So we're back in a second. This is Black Lives, A.M.W. on the Nothing Sacred interview.
Yeah. Man. Little kids getting hit. Mamas getting hit. What y'all doing, man? The hell's going on, man? Damn. Mob life with a message to all the youngest. Ceasefire, stop the violence, low and stop funkin'. All the senses so killing, yeah, it's gotta stop. Call a meeting with the bosses on every block. Grab the little homie, sit him down, gave him up. We the ones to blame, we ain't never lace him up. Now they going around acting like they run things. We fully sub things, never hit the gun range. And then we wonder why innocents catch a stray. Little babies ain't their mama getting hit with K's. Damn shame, yeah, we ought to be ashamed of the type of things that's allowed to the game. Gotta get back to the very sensuals. Peep they talent and nurture their potential. Lawyers, authors, athletes, doctors, firemen, teacher, even a couple cops.
Say Black Lives Matter to you, Black Lives Matter to but they really don't matter to me. Really don't matter to my daddy off in prison and my mama on the stroll, and they left me out here in the street. My little homie said Black Lives Matter to you, Black Lives Matter but they really don't matter to me. Really don't matter. And my granny got all of the kids, and she can't do nothing with me. Huey Newton probably never would have thought of this. Dope air. Yep, that's who fought it is. Granny, she a junkie. Don't know where his father is. Mama strung out and she never ever bought him shit. Shed a tear. What if that was my daughter? Broad day on Broadway, man. Little girl slaughtered. Crowd busting. He ain't hitting who he gunning for. Father survived. Child died, man. And his son was foe. Tell him stop the violence, little bruh. He'll laugh at you. OG, what I'm supposed to do when they blast at you? Living in the funk zone, modern day Beirut. No questions getting asked and grab the gas, man, and they shoot. Bipping whips and stripping kids. You know what the business is. Syrup got him agitated, so you know he tripping quick. And he on that powder, bruh, and he on them pills too. That nigga ain't listening. Lil' bruh, kill you. Black lives matter to you. Black lives matter to you. But they really don't matter to me. Really don't matter to my daddy off in prison and my mama on the stroll, and they left me out here in the street. My little homie said Black lives matter to you. Black lives matter. But they really don't matter to me. Really don't matter. And my granny got all of the kids, and she can't do nothing with me.
Now everybody got a 30. Everybody shooters. None of them Steph Curry. None of them Klay Thompson. Let you tell her you gon' say that you stay mobbing. Never be the same like you used to. Niggas dying over nothing and we used to it. Niggas snitching on their family, yeah they tellin'. Born felon, you can blame it on the melanin. True story, my nigga had 100 clips. Shot the whole thing and missed the nigga he was funkin' with. But he hit an innocent bystander. Another brother gone, tell me Black Lives Matter. Color of my skin, I'm on the run again. Beat another case, but here they come again. Tried to tell them about Oscar. They more concerned about the Oscars. Educated
Black
monsters.
lives matter to you. Black lives matter to you. But they really don't matter to me. Really don't matter to my daddy off in prison and my mama on the stroll, and they left me out here in the street. My little homie said Black lives matter to you. Black lives matter to you. But they really don't matter to me. Really don't matter. And my granny got all of the kids, and she can't do nothing with me.
Product of a dying breed, why me? Brought up in this world of greed, time of need. Caught
said, Black lives matter to you. Black lives matter to you. But they really don't matter to me. Really don't matter. And my granny got all of the kids, and she can't do nothing with me.
Peace, love, and grace to the young homies. Power up. Education time. Catch up, lace your boots. Man, it's a game being played, and the game is on you. Black lives do matter.
Oh yeah, bitches! Back on the Nothing Sacred interview with A.M.W. and
America's Most Wanted.
Yeah, America's Most Wanted, America's Most Notorious. And that was Black Lives. Who's that chick rapping with you on that song?
Man, that's Queen Amina. That's Chuck's little sister.
My little sister.
Oh.
She's Keisha Cole's friend, the one she rapped on the song "Shoulda Let You Go."
Oh.
Keisha Cole.
Man.
You can find that on YouTube video too. She got a video for
All right,
it.
so yeah, check that out. So, all right. So before we went off, you guys were talking about new music, how you guys decided to get back together and get back into it. So that came about, and you guys just started collaborating, decided it was the time to come back.
Yeah, we just started having what we did, man. As brothers, we just started having meetings. Like we had a meeting the day before we came. Every Sunday, man, we hook up and we have meetings and just discuss different, as brothers, just check on everybody, just to see how we doing.
Shoot that page out.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? And on the Facebook page, it's Real Mob 662. You can go to the Real Mob page. Silver, I know you probably already on it, but that's we just everybody on that page. We just get together, man, every Sunday and discuss how's your family life, what ideas do you have for music. Do you have any movie ideas? And it's just a think tank, man. Every weekend we get together on Sunday, man, and go over stuff. And it was just about that time. I know like the Real Mob family, what it consists of, man. It's the criminal industry of niggas, which is C.I.N. It's Street Thugs, America's Most Wanted, NTO, Jet, Land of the Lost, Confusion, Nutso, Deuce Life. It's a whole, like I say, the Street Thugs, it's a whole plethora. It's like the Dungeon Family or, or Wu-Tang. It's just, man, we've been a family like that for a long time. And now we all back together, man, and discussing, our future in this business. We get a lot of people from out of the country, man, like from Russia, Germany, and especially over there who wants to hear that authentic street music, man. So we just said, man, let's give it to them,
Yeah, we basically coming together to see how we can support each other in the best way that we can. Everybody is spread it out, but we still all coming together to see, to help everybody get to the next level.
And plus, to take this rap back to what it is supposed to be. It don't supposed to be nobody wearing no dresses, kissing on stage, none of that. Rap is not that. I mean, rap always was about expressing yourself, but not that kind of expressing yourself. Keep that shit in the closet. So, you know what I'm talking about? So we had to come back to the rap like, man, hold on. This shit is going in a different direction. We got to, hold on, we got to bend this and shake this back to where it's supposed to be at.
Hey, I hate to say it. Ain't no more closets. They got glass houses.
You know what I'm talking about?
You can see right through it.
Glass doors
They
on
don't
it.
give a damn on how I'm comfortable with dresses and shit.
I think it's just interesting. Like you said, like taking it back, just like that, like the beats on both these songs, these newer songs, are fantastic. And I love the lyric. I love the lyric in the song about because the whole idea of it is like you're such a like at least I don't know, I'm not familiar with who was saying this, but something about you're such a bad shot, like you're missing less or something like with Steph Curry and Klay Thompson.
That was Chap the Rapster. That was Chap.
Yeah, that's some funny shit.
That's what it's about. It's like these dudes running around with these guns that's bigger than them. They don't know how to use them. It seemed like every time they funking with somebody, they shoot everybody except the motherfucker.
person.
It's like, man, come on, man.
That don't even make no sense.
It's like, man, at least go to the gun range and practice with the big shit that you're shooting. It's like you can't even hear the motherfucker. Standing right in front of them. Can't
Walking
even hear
down the street with a gun bigger than his whole body.
Yeah.
and can't hit shit. And can't hit shit.
Although I gotta say, I'm sorry to say this, guys, but I gotta say this. They definitely missing like Steph Curry was against my Lakers the other night. So I had to.
I got my Warriors hat on right now.
Hey, I had to, man. Hey, I had to get some love because the Lakers sucked for so long. The last few years have been awful. That was so. The Lakers have been so awful. That's the only thing. Cause like, we're winning shit this year. Yeah, but we're at least we had a moment. In the last 5 years, like it was the only thing we had. So I had to say it, man. I'm sorry. I like the Warriors.
It's like an old man getting an erection, right? It doesn't happen very often, but when it does, it's great, right?
We stole your assistant coach. We just said, well, I'm happy about that because that guy's badass. So Luke Walton. So
the Raiders winning right now too.
Yep. Oh, sweet. So Raiders are winning. So, anyways,
we might get your Raiders, man, here in Las Vegas.
Oh shit.
I heard about that. That's why I said that. hey, Silver, man. Go ahead and get on the station, man, and let the motherfuckers know that y'all don't want us, man. Hey, help us out a little bit, man.
For me, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of out of place, honestly. It's like, well, okay, we've never had a football team, and now we're going to get one? What the fuck is this?
So.
But the crazy thing about it, everybody I talk to say, man, we down there. Because it's going to be big partying.
Oh, God.
Everything.
And they know that.
I'm making that 8-hour drive.
Hey, everybody on the team going to get sued for fucking with hoes and coming to the game high.
Yeah, and it's like, and
gambling.
Yep,
all kinds of shit.
stabbings on Sunday.
Hey, the motherfucking, the casinos is going to own the players, not the team, because they going to owe them so much, they going to be all in their pockets.
And stabbings are going to go up. Stabbings are going to go about 20%.
All kinds of weird shit,
Hell yeah. The spread right there.
Las Vegas, stabbings have gone up in Vegas by 90% on Sundays for the last 40. What the hell? What's going on with that shit?
That shit's crazy.
All right, so you guys got this. So you got this new album, and is it complete? What's the status of that? And is it ready to roll? Is it out? What's going on with that?
No, it's not out yet. What we're gonna do first, man, because we taking real serious time with this album. What we're gonna do first is do like a greatest hits album, like literally the Mob's greatest hits, like that. And so what we're gonna do is take songs from each one of our family members, that classic, and put it on one album. And we're gonna start releasing stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Get people back into what you're doing.
Exactly. And then we're gonna go into the unreleased archives. Cheach got songs, Chuck's got songs, C.I.N got songs. All of us got songs that we never released, and then we're going to do another album. And then first, we're thinking about releasing Queen Amina's album, which is Chuck's sister. You know what I'm saying? Since she got the most, she got the what I'm trying to say. She got the most people that's following her because she sold millions of copies with Keisha on Should've Let You Go. So people been anticipating and wondering where she was because she was signed to Interscope Records. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And Keisha never did nothing with her, so we just went ahead and put her back under our wing, man. And she coming out up under the Real Mob, man, and we finna release her shit.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? Real soon. So she's the first one. She's gonna be the first one to come out.
Now, in terms of the new album, the new direction, just the contrast between the first two songs we played and the second two songs. Obviously, it seems like you guys got more of a like more message type stuff in this more conscious stuff.
Well, let me tell you something, man. Yes, and that's yes and no. That's why those songs are going to be categorized on what we, you know what I'm saying, as far as it's like we make movies, man. And those songs are going to be categorized as far as what they are. That's why they're going on that Band-Aid Youth Project and stuff like that. But don't get it twisted. The core of what we're going to be having a message, but the core of what we do and how we do it is you're going to still feel that shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's why, for the most part, we can do what we want and have fun on a Real Mob album. Not our album, but the Real Mob family album, because we're going to be talking so much shit. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, we older and we got kids, so the message is going to be positive as far as the A.M.W stuff. It's going to be more positive stuff. You know what I'm saying, about what we went through and stuff like that. But that Real Mob album.
So when are those dropping, man? When can we look for those? Because you know me, I told you I'm a fan, man.
I know, Silver, but we ain't, like I said, we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because we just gonna go and complete stuff how we want to complete it,
and then when it's done, it's done. You know.
What the fuck is that?
I was hearing that too. What was that? You guys dropped something?
No, that was like shots or something. Oh my gosh.
No, that's Oakland, man. We gotta roll the window up.
Oh man, I need a fan. I'm gonna have a feigning spell. Oh shit.
Man, that was listen.
That was punctuating.
Hey, Chuck smashed. Hey, Chuck just smashed. Hey, Chuck just smashed on. We like,
That's.
Hey, look. Hey, you gotta really check this out.
Hey, you know what? This really is real mob shit for real because we actually have gunshots on A.M.W's interview.
We in a car. Shielded by the house.
Hey, look, this nigga ready to get the fuck up out of here, boy.
Wait a minute.
Hey, let me paint a picture for you. Paint a picture.
That's some crazy shit.
Hey, let me paint a picture for you. Cheach in East Oakland. I came from Hayward. Chuck was in San Leandro. So what we did was just meet in a neutral spot in Oakland to do this interview and shit. So we just parked on a side street, East Oakland, and then these motherfucking gunshots and all this shit. Hey, Chuck finna smash off like a mother. Like, I'm out of here. Hey, he done gave me whiplash back.
So are you guys in a car? Are you in a car right now?
Oh, that's fantastic. Shit. That's awesome. In a car, you're just chilling in your gunshots, and then we're gonna take a drive now, guys.
We're doing our interview, but we got gunshots during the interview.
It was a hell of a ride. I about to burn some about this motherfucker, boy.
Oh shit!
Hey, look, I'm just putting the car right behind the house so we can get shielded.
I realized I need to stop at a 7-Eleven to get some milk. Hold on, let me get.
That was funny as shit. I mean, not funny, but you know what I'm saying? It was just like, you never expect to hear.
I thought it was funny.
The car been running the whole time.
Yeah, the car, he didn't have this motherfucker running. We came back from the store, like, look at this nigga over here with the car running.
Next up, it's good. Wait,
I'm surprised the police.
That's what I was gonna say. Next up's gonna be like, excuse me, hey guys, there's been 3 African Americans in a running car.
Doing what?
Hey, we guarantee you it won't be us that's stinking. You gonna have 3 black men in custody for knocking a motherfucker down for trying to get on
damn
the
show.
When I was younger, I was unconscious. See, now I'm older, I'm conscious. I see everything.
Well, you know, and that's the one thing. What's the deal with the transformation, Chuck? What did you convert to?
It's not really a conversion. I was always a Christian. You know what I'm saying? I just got back into church, you know, where I was partially raised with my grandmother, you know.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So
nice.
I've been doing that. So
no more raps about gives a fuck about a bitch type shit.
Oh, no more, man.
Yeah, but I got him though.
I'll let Chief do all that.
That shit ain't. I got some new shit. I want to hear some new shit right now.
I'll let Chief do all that.
Oh.
Put that on that nigga. That's that nigga Keith. Slapped him with the pistol, told him tear off all that shit. He tried to talk about it. I was like, blah, 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 blah. He tried to talk me out of it. I'm like, nah. Stripped that hick ass whip. Got 100,000 in chips. And now I'm thinking hard, rub my hands, look at my lips. I'm like, should I buy some now? I'm like, nah. See, now I'm thinking rich. Got 100,000 in chips. But when I get to spending shit, that shit ain't gonna be shit. So I'm calculating. Got 100,000 in chips. I can spend that all in one day, and it really ain't gonna be shit because I'm paper chasing. Need at least $1 million. Gotta come through in the crunch. So my whole family's done. We're gonna have shit like that. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah,
kind of like grimy type shit, right?
Yeah, grimy type. You know. But see, you know, music. We got different genres. People listen to all type of stuff. So you're gonna have to put. If we wanna sell our album, we wanna get to all of those people. You know what I'm saying? So we have different stuff on the album.
Oh, okay. So kind of trying to grab everybody, the new kids, the old school fuckers like us, you know. So yeah, I dig it.
Hey man,
That's cool.
It's all whatever works for anybody. That's as you get older in life, you realize shit. You can't judge people if like I'm not.
Doing music, man.
Yeah, I'm not religious, but I hate those people that say that there's anything wrong with it. You know, Chuck, whatever works for you, man. You know what I'm saying? So if it works,
Chuck always been like that. He ain't. You know, even when it was time for some funk or stuff, and Chuck didn't feel like he wasn't ready to ride, he'd tell me, man, I'm not doing that right there, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's good.
He always gave you a heads up. He was never full of shit like that.
None of that
he
bullshit.
He was never somebody to go with you and leave you hanging. If he win, he win. If he wasn't fucking with you, he'd tell you, I ain't doing that shit.
It's funny because
I always respected him for that shit.
And it's cool with you guys. A testament to you guys as friends and just people. You know, you guys get each other. I mean, a lot of the times when you guys, have.
I mean, the bottom line, man. I mean, yeah, man. But the bottom line is, he just kept me alive. He just told me. I mean, that's a situation where he might have saved my life. He just told me, man. I just told you, I'm not doing that. So why would I take him somewhere where he ain't prepared? You know what I'm saying? To go all the way and leave me? Nah, man, let me put somebody in a situation that's ready to go rock out when it's time to rock out. He was like, man, I'm not doing that.
It's cool, like.
Hell yeah, I can't be mad at him. He kept it 100. He told me the truth. He allowed me to prepare for what I needed to prepare for. Didn't have nothing to do with him.
Yep, exactly. And you guys are still tight and still friends after all these years. The testament.
Yeah. Always. We've been fighting for always.
Man, Rail,
we ain't never had no falling out, none of that shit.
They like my brothers. Rail is like my first older brother. Yeah, I'm the oldest in my family, so I never had an older brother. So when I met Rail, so he was like my older brother. He taught me everything I knew. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, everything he bought me my first keyboard so I could make music. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, so you know, it's man, this dude right here, you know, always kept it 100 with me. You know, man. Always.
That's more people should be like that, man. That's real friendship, you know?
So
that's what we got though, always though.
That's like Max and myself, man, since we were 2, man. Known each other since we were 2.
Preschool.
Hell yeah, man. So we get that. But thank you guys for coming on. What we're gonna do now, though?
Oh, you know what? Let's get the website.
No, we're gonna get all that information. Like,
Facebook.
Where should we find your shit? What's the best way to find out what's going on with you guys? What would you say is the best place to do that at?
You can find us on Facebook, man. Real Mob 662. That's what it's under. Real Mob with 2 B's. 662. You can find me on Facebook, Tyrell Brewer. You know, Oakland. You know what I'm saying?
And you can find me several videos I got on YouTube. Cheach Mac. Just look for Cheach Mac.
All right.
Okay.
We'll get some links up for you guys. I'll find some links, and we'll be looking out for your new shit. This new shit, Help Me. I love the transition from the to the chorus on this song. I think it's fantastic. It's
oh yeah.
You know,
and to tell you the truth, with that one, I wasn't making music for a while. You know, I'm just working and raising my son. And Rail called me up and said, hey, man, we doing this little Band-Aid project. And, you know, I always been watching everything going on in the news and you know, and I always had, like, opinions and wanted to say something. And then I said, you know, this is a good opportunity for me to say, hey, let me get back in the lab and make something.
That makes a difference.
That makes a difference and be a voice, you know?
That's right.
Mm-hmm. So I came up with this song.
Wow. Well, it's a good song, man. I'm like, wow, this is great, you know?
It's going to be a lot more of that. It's going to be a lot more of that. We moving in a positive direction, but we still going to have gangster music, too, just to get to all the genres. But y'all going to hear from us soon.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
Wonderful.
That's it, man. Don't forget about the movie. The movie is called America's Most Wanted. You know, Jose Montalvo from Tremendous Films, D-Shot, Art Walls, you know what I'm saying, the producers, directors, and stuff like that, and writers, man, me and Cheach sat down, man, for months, man, and wrote this movie out about our true life story, and it's not like your average, like, it's not like the NWA movie, man. It's more or less like what we told you. Our life was more about the streets. The music really didn't mean shit until now.
Is that should be the name of the movie. The music didn't mean shit.
Is that out yet, or is that coming out?
No, we just finished the script. We just did it. We just got the proof for the script, and we looking at locations, you know, because the movie is retro, so we got to go back to the early 80s, you know, early 90s, late 80s, you know what I'm saying? And so everything got to be retro, even the music. That's why I was telling you, you know what I'm saying? I talked to Pooh-Man. We chopped it up, and he going to let me use that because it just lets you know the times that we was in. Like what we was really doing, like how our life was, and by that song right there, he let you know how we was getting down. So, you know, I called him, and he was like, "Man, he been wanting to talk to me." We chopped it up. Matter of fact, we networking on some things, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been fucking with him. You know what I'm saying? Just trying to, like I say, we got to get our chips, man. And you know what I'm saying? He a part of, at least he's a part of the generation that knows what type of music we supposed to be doing. You know?
Right.
And he also did a song about saving lives in the community and stuff like that, man. So shit, I commend the cat, man. Straight up.
I got funny thing about it. I just want to say the funny thing about it, a lot of people don't know. I went to school with Pooh-Man. Me and Pooh-Man was always cool. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it really wasn't nothing, you know. It was just a thing back then, you know what I'm saying?
We didn't even, to be perfect, let me tell you something. This is funny too. Back then, because we was so street, like I said, we was late because we wasn't studying the art of rap like that. Really, we didn't know how to respond. You see, nobody knows that it took basically three years, I guess, for the second album to even respond to Pooh-Man. That song I did, Little Big, was basically a response to one of the verses. But because I wrote that, even though it was like, damn, because we was serious. We was just thinking this is some street shit. We finna be on some street shit. He just said he finna get on us.
Okay, I got one more quick question. This is like a simple answer question for you guys, and then we'll get rolling here. Okay, so since you guys are obviously trying to bring back old school shit, anybody recently like post 2010 to now, like each of you, who would you say would be keeping that shit, like who's new? Not someone who came from that old era, but is there anybody who's new that came out after like 2010 that you're like, that shit is tight and you want to promote that? That's.
I tell you right now, man, I like Mozzie.
Okay, so Mozzie, so anybody out there who wants to listen to shit that you think is something that kind of relates to what you guys doing, or at least...
I like Mozzie. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't be listening to it. Yeah, we don't really listen to it.
There's not much to listen to, probably.
Is that the dude out of He's out of Sacramento, isn't he?
Yeah, that's that dude out of Sacramento. Yeah.
I like some of his shit.
I like some of his shit too, though. I listen to some. I like some of his shit.
Yeah, he's not bad. I did hear he's actually DJ Vlad has an interview with him, and I was checking out some of his shit. So it's nice.
Yeah, man. I heard there was another cat from Richmond. What was his name? The one that be spitting.
Locksmith? Locksmith?
Locksmith.
Yeah, Locksmith, I guess. Locksmith,
yeah. Lock's dope too.
Lock Ben's doing that. He said post 2010. Lock Ben gas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Fab been gassed, and
hey, they're
like
keeping
I
it
said,
up,
man. The only one that I know that really do mob music like that, man, that I know that's just really, on the map like that to me is Mozzie. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think, like I said, that's it. That's all I know.
That's all I know. I don't be really listening to it like that. He just around a lot. A lot of people be listening to him.
That's all we know. That's all we know too, and we know that this has been my favorite interview we've done. We've done like 10
I had a lot of fun.
This is a fucking blast, man. You guys are awesome. You guys are fantastic.
Right on.
Sweet.
And like I said, man, I just want you guys to remember. I want you guys to remember one thing, and this is what we trying to promote, man. The real mob, man. The real mob family. Like I said, once again, the real mob family consists of C.I.N, J. Jonah, B-Dub, Cooley T, Street Thugs, Nutso. You know what I'm saying?
Mina.
Doe. You know what I'm saying?
Queen Amina.
Pound, Amina. Deuce Life.
Jet.
NTO, Mongoose, Slaughter. You know what I'm saying? EBP, A.M.W. Confusion. You know what I'm saying? And man, and the list goes on, because a lot of people don't know that these groups together was put together in the real mob family by me also, man. This was a plan. If you notice, you got San Francisco, Richmond, and Oakland, and that was always a plan. You will always see San Francisco and Oakland combined because I put it together like that back in the 90s, man, early.
Yeah, you can basically hear almost all of them on This Is the Mob.
Yeah, and the family. On You Listen, you will know. We even had Dangerous Dane. There you go. That was on ours. The family was on the Street Thugs. The family
was on the Street Thugs.
That's right.
Album.
Okay.
This Is the Mob was on our album, and we even had Dangerous Dame on there.
That was exactly. Listen to that. That's the shit right there.
Yeah, no, that's a good song too.
Well, like I said, this has been fucking great. You guys are fans. Will we? If you guys, maybe we'll have you on later on when the shit comes out and stuff goes on too, to update what's going on too. Really appreciate your guys' support. Jay Jonas has actually got his interview got pretty much the most. Well, we got a fuckload compared to what we get. I mean, we don't get too much, but we appreciate the support and the word of mouth for that. So we'll be getting this out most likely tomorrow. But this is Help Me. It's just listen to it. You'll get it. You'll understand it. And if you don't, well, that's your problem.
Yeah.
But once again, we'll get that on. I guess we'll just wrap this up. I'm Cruise Control.
And I'm Maxwell Silverhammer.
And then we got...
And I'm Cheach Mac. This is America's Most Wanted. So big.
All right. And so that's the story there, bitches. All right. We'll see you later. Once again, Help Me, A.M.W, the Nothing Sacred interview.
They embrace domestic violence. They embrace drunk driving. They embrace bullying. This is bullying to the highest degree. People are being bullied by the same people they're supposed to protect and serve us.
To live in silence, that you will die in silence. If you have nothing to die for, then your life will not matter.
To serve and protect, at least that's what we thought. He didn't get a chance to exercise what he was taught. His mama trying daily to keep him going crazy, praying to the Lord, crying, why did they take my baby? Cops out here shady, modern day slavery. Black lives don't stand a chance. Lord, why do they hate me? In the world of social media and access to the news feed, caught dead on camera and they still let him go scot-free. Tell me, why do these cops be so high in a rush, quick to pull their weapons out when they recognize it's one of us? Y'all the ones in armor gear, we the ones living in fear. Y'all the ones who guns we hear, we the ones that shedding tears, crying out when our loved ones die. Crooked cops be unstable lives. Y'all ain't nothing but a radical lie. Terrorist group against black lives, and there's anger inside of me. Sick and tired of apologies, no justice and equality for people like you and me. And we tired of being seized with police brutality. See, we need justice, and we're crying. Wake up, it's a battle. Somebody please. Wake up, it's a battle. Because I can't breathe. Wake up, it's a battle. Somebody please. Oscar Grant, Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, and we're crying.
17-year-old being shot
Them,
16 times.
us, wake up, it's a battle. Stop killing each other. Show love for your brother. Show love for your sister. Respect for your mother. Cause in the last days that we living in, we need to stand up for one another. See police on the prowl now. Young kids getting shot down. Cold blood, no love. Now tell me who's the thugs now. Murderers in a uniform, beat gangsters at the highest. Killing us with a license. Like our life isn't priceless. So we stand strong and united. Protest and we fight it. See the system try to hide it, but they just can't keep us quiet. And we out here breaking silence, and we will not be divided till the evil and the hatred toward the black race is subsided. And you all say that we violent, but the violence is decided. When the verdict isn't righteous, then we lose stuff and we riot. And you wonder when where Christ is in the midst of all this crisis, and you still showing your haters way more than you do ISIS. And we tired of being seized with police brutality. See, we need justice, and we're crying. Wake up, it's a battle. Somebody please. Wake up, it's a battle. Because I can't breathe. Wake up, it's a battle. Somebody please. Mario Woods, Michael Brown, Eric Garner, and we're crying. Don't shoot, we all got our hands up.